Cent situation with his son is typical in the black community. That's what a lot of black men go through. And I can definitely speak on the Caucasian men, Asian men, Hispanic men. I'm quite sure they're going through the same. But this right here is about the African American men in the communities, in our communities. I've seen so many videos of his son speaking against his father. I've seen so many videos of his son speaking about the financial situation he was in or he used to be in and what his father provided for him at the time. Do I agree with his son? Fuck no. And it's all up under the umbrella of being nice, fellas. Even down to your children. When you're being nice to them and providing for them, they can still be manipulated to go against you. And a lot of men and women, a lot of adults out here today, it's not the child's fault, it's not. When will it ever be their fault to have to actually accept accountability for the things that they say or how they feel or the way they may treat us as parents? When we gonna stop blaming the other parent? We're gonna have to stop blaming the other parent, because once that child get of age and a certain age, that child know what he or she says to their father or to their mother. That happens, but typically we know it happens to the father, so we're gonna speak on the fathers. And yes, we know it comes from the mother. We know that. I'm not saying they don't come from the mother. We know it comes from the mothers. Hating the fathers because they moved on with their lives. Hating the fathers because they don't want nothing to do with them. Hating the fathers because the father may be fucking with another woman that looks better than him. Hating the father because the father is doing good in life without her. Hating the father because the father actually loves his child. He got a better relationship with the child instead of her. There's a fucking run out of reasons why they do it. I went through it. And right now I'm kind of currently going through it. With my 21-year-old daughter. So I understand and I know what 50's going through. Even though you do the best you can to help support the child. You do the best you can to help provide for the child. Hell, we even come to the heads of saving up our finances just to go and settle out with the mother so we can get off of child support at the time when those kids become 18 and you get them emancipated and you see what they want to do in life. You want to go to college, you want to go to trade school. What do you want to do? You graduated, that's good. I congratulate you for that. But there's life after graduation from high school. There's a bigger life, and there's gonna be life after that. Life steady extends. I know y'all might hear somebody's motorcycle or something, but don't trip. It'll be gone, but get the message. Life it's gonna always extend. And while your life's extending, you should be expecting greatness. You should be expecting to achieve at the time that your life is, actually extended. You don't want to go backwards. So while we being there for our children, doing everything for them, we can be still talked down on. We can be still slandered. We can be still made a mockery of. And these things can be taught to our children, all because of anything. We do what we do for our children because we're parents. We love them dearly. I'm quite sure you got children out there that's going through way worse things than the next child or the next one or whatever. Well, when they get a certain age, it's time for them to Start taking accountability for themselves and for what the things they say and the narrative that they paint and put out there for the world to see. And a lot of times the narrative be so false. It's the mother's narrative, but it's like the mother is speaking through the child because she can't really speak to you anymore directly or even indirectly because you weaved her out through the court system. You paid her off. You done everything you had to do. The child is grown. You're expecting to have a great relationship with this child while the child is grown. But the child is pushing you away, pushing you at, keeping you a distance. You're doing everything for the child. You're trying to provide. You're trying to be there. Just like you've been trying to be there. But the child been molded to hate you. The child has been molded to go against you. And these things occur daily in our communities. And I'm surprised that it's being aired out the way it's been aired out. And I know it's got something to do with 50 Cent, and he's a celebrity, and the success he, have sustained within his career. Everyone's eyes is on this. It's viral. And it's supposed to be viral because it reflects and it ricochets and it's throwing a mirror up to these mothers. This is what the fuck you created. A little young man, a little fucking weak ass, lazy ass young man that got a father that's winning and put him in position to win. I've read 50 Cent book before, a couple years ago. Through the audible, whatever, I don't know, audio thing. But he said he did a lot for his son. He put him in position. Do I believe him? Of course I believe him. I've given my kids advice and put them in certain positions so they can take charge and win. But it's, it comes a point in life, and comes a point in time to where you can only do so much. To where you got to remember, you're coming with your side of molding them and raising them. They already still got this side over here that's molding them and raising them just as well. And if they reside with this side, the majority of the time, they're gonna agree and sway off with that side. And it's typically the mother's side. That's how it goes. Until they have children of their own, until they get along in life and see that, damn, mama was on some bullshit. Moms was just telling us this shit, and moms was keeping us away from our father, or, keeping that distance between us, all because her feelings and how she felt about that. She never cared about what we felt. She never asked us, do we actually love our father? Do we care for our father? Let me put aside my ego and let these children be around their father. Let them grow with this relationship with this man. They don't do that because it's their fucking feelings. They only care about what's going on with them and what their benefits is of it. That's it. They don't look at it until it's way too late. And that's how it really goes on. Like I said, you can do everything. Your children can see that you do everything. Can be in your presence, can be with you going, I don't know, walking in the park, going to see a movie, going shopping, going out to eat. You're spending time with them. You're doing things for them. And on top of that, you making sure that the mother get her percentage of the child support that she get. Kids is grown. You add, like I said, go back to what I was saying. You ask them what do they want to do. School, education, trade school. You talk to them about things because you got to extend with life. And when they choose that path while they're grown, then what do they expect you to do? You can only do so much. You got to remember, not only that they have a part of you in them, they got a part of the mother in them just as well. So if the mother is on the other hand telling them, oh, I want you to do this and do that, don't listen to that, that's bullshit, and she haven't achieved the goddamn thing in her life, but they, dear mama, all that other shit, they listen to the mama and all that bullshit, then they gonna ride what my mama say until it's too late, until they actually see damn, I should have listened to what Father was saying. Father's more logical. Father is successful. Father got a lot of things going. Father actually can put me in a position to win. He actually tried to put me in a position to win, but I'm listening to all these motherfuckers around me that wish they had my motherfucking shoes. They wish they were in my motherfucking shoes. They wish they had my position. They wish they were me for real. But they ain't gonna tell them that. They're gonna hate with a smile on their face and gotta have him gas up thinking everything is good and he's going against his father. Feminine ass shit. Especially coming from a young man. And I've done these, and me and my son has got a great relationship. Me and my daughter had a great relationship. But then there's a time to where, I guess the female side of her gonna come out, right? Things may not be going good in her life, so she chooses to take it out on daddy. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say that. Oh, you been to prison and what the fuck they got to do with you? I got out and did my motherfucking thing as a man, as your father. You never witnessed me within that life. That was really when you was a baby. I just had to, when I got out, you was growing up. And I understand that I left my children behind and went, fell off into the street life. I'm very accountable for what I did. I've done time for what I did. But I also got out and did so much shit that I think, I know for a fact, I know I did more than what my baby mama can do. Just within that time frame, I was gone. I came out, took the torch, ran with it, with my children, to where they at now. Very respectful and humble. They going through their life and not having no troubles, and definitely ain't the way I was. I ain't never been raised around the shit I was raised around. They ain't came up how I came up. They don't know that life. So a lot of these children can be entitled. Like that motherfucker wrote on the ground with money, 50 Cent son, entitled. Yeah, y'all are. A lot of these little young children, a lot of these kids of these days, they entitled like they ain't seen how we was raised in the 90s and the 80s. The slums and all. They don't know that life. They know this suburban, new space age, camera phone, technology shit. And you entitled, man, you got everything in your fucking hand. You got the world out in front of you. Grab on everything you want to, but you bitching with your father about what? Child support that your mama say that he has paid or what he haven't paid or whatever. Fuck all that shit. He did what he had to do as a man. You should be proud of him. And be a man and get the fuck away from your mother, man. And move over towards your father, build a relationship with him and grow from there. If y'all can restore that, I don't know. That's what you're supposed to do. But a lot of us go through this, man. I know it's kind of something I really don't talk about, but it's something that need to be talked about, because 50 Cent's a celebrity. He's going through it. I'm no celebrity. Shit, I'm going through it. You got a motherfucker that's probably a level less than me that's going through it. We all going through it. A lot of us are going through it. But it's the mentality of these kind of women and their mind frames. That's why we got to watch who the fuck we impregnate. We got to watch who we stick our dick in. Because these type of women, nutcase ass, I'm going to get you for everything and fuck your life up, turn you against your fucking father ass women, are running around in herds and they want to be fucked and get pregnant. They want that just to conceive the child into their bullshit and their mess, because that's what they ready for. They rubbing their hands like Birdman. A lot of them got the mentality like that because that's them. You can't change it. You just got to watch who you fuck with. When you see shit like that, see women like that, you catch it at the beginning. You catch the little hood radish ways, ratchet ways, or the way they fucking think that that's not right and it's not on, it's not in tune the way, you move or how you move or, cut it the fuck off. Get rid of it. Because that could be this in the long run. That could be 50 Cent shit in the long run. That can be my situation. In the long run, you don't know what this shit will grow out to be. Watch who you fuck with, youngsters. Wear that condom. And it's fucked up. He's going through that with his son. And it's fucked up they going through that. But I believe that Everything will come back. He just got to keep living as a young man, and he'll see what his father went through, and see how much bullshit his mama was on, lying and shit, just to get extra. Why? Because his man is doing better and he moved on with life. Fucking bitches that look better. Come on, that's all it is, bro. It be jealousy. So like these videos, share them, and subscribe, and pay attention to this shit. It's the message, man. It's a lesson in this. And these videos are for education purposes only, fair use only. So you guys can actually pay attention to what I'm saying and run with it, man, because you definitely need it, man. You know, if you can't knock no one that want, you know, you want to have a family, you want to have a child, you want to bring, you know, your offspring to this earth, do your thing, man. But watch who the fuck you have them by. Holla.